Hey, welcome to another episode of the NightCap. I am your host, Captivating Christian, and today will be solo Antonio, or whatever his name is usually every episode. He will not be joining us tonight. So it'll just be me, you guys, and the Brown. So definitely make sure that you are ready to be a co-host tonight because that's what you're going to be as always. And we can always run this show just us, so it's no big deal. He is vacationing, which is his right to do, enjoying the holiday weekend. So we're going to get into a lot of things, but thank you very much and welcome everyone. Welcome everybody in the balcony. Welcome to you all here. Hey, Patty Duke, what's going on? Brother Nate, what is going on? So everybody, hopefully you brought your glasses and your asses to the nightcap. All right, so hopefully everybody's had a good week, and this is a holiday weekend, so definitely going to be a lot of winding down and ready to have some fun. How you doing, Smart Show? What's going on? All right. So let's get into some things. So, of course, the last time we visited, I did tell you about the there's a few things I want to clear up, but I did let you guys know about the email address for the drunk text. So when we do the drunk text segment, we're gonna have definitely send your emails there, so we could definitely do drunk text stories and stuff. All right, now let's get some things straight because I know there's been a lot of talk in regards to the last episode and what was said. So I just want to clear the air once again about this partially pregnant situation. Yeah, I was basically talking about blowing on the back of my neck, something you end up partially pregnant. Yeah, because it's true. Um, and you may not even know you're doing it like purposely. So yeah, and I said it at first. It just flew by me. I didn't even realize I said it, but I went back and I checked the timestamp and I said it. Now stand by it. I don't have no shame in that. It is what it is. So you can stop trying to hold it over my head, and you all know who you are. I said it. I said what I said, and in the words of Nene Leaks, that's it. But no, seriously, it was fun, a good time. If you haven't checked it out, please do so. It was an interesting conversation. Now, about the other part of the conversation. I did not know that there was an actual amateur adult star on the in the chat, which is fine, more than welcome. But the questioning or the questions that were being asked kind of threw me like, what are you talking about? But it's fine. Like I don't have an issue. Those of you who have watched me for some time, you know I wear my expressions on my face. So it's hard for me to hide an expression if I hear something that's kind of like crazy. It's definitely hard for me to kind of keep a straight face and not react to a question that I feel is kind of crazy. But nonetheless, everybody's welcome. Of course, you are always welcome to share your stories or any kind of things you want to share. Definitely is a plus. But anyway, so let's get into some things. All right, so this week, questions as always, and your questions are welcome too. So please make sure that you send those questions to that email as well. If there's questions that you want me to, or you want us, as far as Antonio and I, to bring forth to you guys, definitely always cool. All right, what's up, Rico? In the bartenders lounge, and the bartenders that may be in the building, welcome. Always a pleasure. Hey, Lynn T, how are you? Glad to see you tonight. Or as Rebel would say, Lynn T. way he says it is crazy. All right, so let's get into it. Let's see, which question should I pick first? They were so good. And shout out to the producer who brought up the questions. Thank you. Um, let's see. First question. When do your partner do you like when your partner makes the first move in bed? So that's the question. And as my co-host, you guys can answer too. So if you like when your partner makes the first move in bed, you can put a 1 in the chat. If you don't like it, you can put a 2 in the chat, or you can explain why. You can definitely read it, or you can hit the link and tell me yourself. Me personally, I'm always the one to make the first move, but I will say that I do enjoy when the other person makes the first move, because sometimes I want to be wanted too. So it's kind of like that part to me is sexy. So it's like I don't mind being the first one, but occasionally I want somebody to like make the first move on me too. At least it lets me know that you want me, and it's I think that's sexy. So definitely, I have always one, but people be shy. How people be shy? Um, yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I'm not. I don't be leading with no shaboing boing all the time. But if I'm, you know, if we got past that first initial like, okay, I met you, you met me, then yeah, um, I'm always the first to initiate stuff. But like I said, it is comforting when there's somebody else actually just initiating stuff that you may not even be thinking about it at the time. And somebody's like, you know what? Let's do this. So that to me is very sexy and sexual. And I definitely enjoy that. So yeah, I'm definitely on one, hands down, but I do enjoy somebody else doing it on occasion. So let's see. What you mean by that, sir? People be shy. What they be shy about? Please explain. Brother Nate, you said one. Patty Duke. One. Lynn T. is one as well. That's cool. Cash is a yes for you. Okay. I see you. Smart show, you ain't answer, sir, unless you're still here or you just listening from the balcony. What'd you say? When I lived a wayward life. When you lived a wayward life, you was in complete control. Okay, I get that. I get it. Hey JLC, what's going on? Nice for you to join. So since you just popped in, and like the teacher does when she picks on somebody, the question, I don't know if you heard the question, or if you was in the balcony listening, but the question was, do you prefer for you or your partner to make the first move in an intimate moment? Mine was, of course, I am the one that always usually makes the first move, but occasionally I definitely don't mind somebody playing in it. You say what? What is the music playing? What of a pastor day? Because that's what it is. That's what it brings here. But welcome. Is this your first time at the NightCap? Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. But okay, that's cool. So yeah, I see that. Yes, that's what that is. Yeah, definitely. Um, so yeah, not everybody's got that. Let's go to the next question here. Do you ever, or have you ever, been a friend or the benefit? With that friends with benefits, have you ever been one? Have you ever been the person who actually is the friend? Or have you ever been the person that is the benefit? Or both? or both. I mean, I enjoy friends with benefits. I mean, but it has to be understanding, and people have to be like ironclad. Like it can't be no discrepancies because what usually happens in these situations, which is crazy, is that you still remain friends, and you wind up having relationships, and you guys are still friends. And of course, a lot of people don't tell their partners that they're dating that, oh yeah, this is my friend, but we wind up hooking up a few times, at least till I met you. Um, Nobody ever tells that because that's the whole another argument and a mess. So everybody just kind of keeps it on the low, but there may be times where those things are displayed to the people and to the people that you may be dating. So I wonder, right, never tell. Exactly. Take it to the grave. Um, but I noticed that people do sometimes pick up on that. And I don't know if it happens to be maybe the sexual chemistry or what it is, but I've noticed that, hey, what's going on, sir? I've noticed that people have kind of caught on to that sometimes, even when you try to play it cool, like, oh no, we're just good friends. It's like, nah, the way so and so was looking at you, or the way da 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 da, it was just different, and you really be on some. No, 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 that's not. Then you start to check yourself, like, did I do something? What I do? Did I say something? Did I look when I wasn't supposed to be looking? Uh, did I bite my lip or something? Like, I don't know. So sometimes it is. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. Well, safe travels, Rico. Um, well, sometimes it is. Sometimes a telling sign on that kind of stuff. So I wonder if people kind of give themselves away a little bit when they become too comfortable or thinking that they getting away with something because whatever is done in the dark comes to light. But I wonder sometimes if people tell on themselves by getting too comfortable, kind of slipping up a little bit. So that was interesting. Um, I don't know. A lot of you guys said both. Um, some of you said you've been the benefit. Some of you said you've been both. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I've been both myself, but um, I really always try to be cool about it. I try not to, because usually at the time with the friends with benefits, I am single, so um, I don't really go into that with a relationship. I think that that's crazy. Some people do, and more power to them. But I just think that's too much. That's too much watching over your back. Too much kind of sweeping behind your footsteps. Too much. And if you happen to mess up, you could lose everything, your friendships and your relationship. So I don't know if you think it's worth it. Let's see. What's next? And you guys can ask questions too, so don't feel like you just leaving it up to me. If you have a question you want to ask, you can throw it in the chat, and I can definitely answer it for you, as long as everyone involved understands the rules. Yeah, I mean that is true, and it's important that everybody understands the rules and knows the rules and follows them. But um, there will be some times, especially when you laying it down, that people get attached. And especially when. The friend or the benefit sees you in a different relationship and you're giving that attention to someone else. Sometimes people get upset and their feelings, kind of get intertwined. So it's a tough dance with people that sometimes don't always have their emotions in check. So it's just something that makes you go, right. Um, let's see. What is the difference to you or to me, of course, between sex and lovemaking. Um, Personally, I am a lovemaker. I just think that I'm a very intimate, sensual person, as you can tell from the music and everything else. Just my whole aura is very sensual. So, um, yeah, sex is cool, but I'm deeper than that. Being a Cancer, of course, we are very. People say we're emotional crybabies, but it's not that. It's just that we're very in tune with emotion. So we definitely, can tell when people are just talking crazy or, are genuine or just full of shit. We can kind of riff through all that. We don't always express when we know people are full of shit, but we definitely know it, like hands down. Now, don't get me wrong. There are moments when sex is just mandatory. In those quick moments or those, we just had a fight. Now I'm gonna make you kind of pay for it. Yeah, a little bit, but for the most part, excuse me, it's definitely all about lovemaking. And then too, it should be lovemaking if it's somebody you actually care about. Like you should not be really having sex with people that you claim to love and care about. Excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, sex can be selfish. Lovemaking is more considerable. I mean, it can be, but lovemaking can be selfish too a little bit. I think. I think for some, uh, they could be ones that enjoy kind of more of an intimate thing, and your partner may not. Um, and your partner may just want to, do and be done with it. So I don't know. It's a balance. It's definitely a balance, but I definitely do not. Sex does not do anything for me. Like it has to be a deeper connection for me. Um, I'm not a crybaby. I broke that cancer. Yeah, I mean, I don't, that crybaby stuff that people talk about with cancers, I don't get it. I tell you, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I've never grasped it. I can be, I can have emotional moments. But if somebody's done something, or if I feel a certain way about something, I may need to vent to get it out. But like cry about something, like no, it's never that serious to me. Um, all deep in on the move. Yeah, that is true. You like love better than sex. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Um, I don't know. I just feel like love is deeper. Like love is more of a connection that you should be willing to experience with that person. I think for me, one night stands are like sex. That's what I look at it like. If I look like you're having sex, you're having one night stands or a booty call or whatever you want to call it. That's more of the lines of sex. But like if you have somebody that's either you're going to their place for the weekends or vice versa, or y'all meeting people or friends or family or whatever. Yeah, y'all should be making love far more than you're having sex. And if you're not, something's wrong. Because if you meeting all them people, somebody's got their wires crossed. What'd you say? I like both. Love making is prefer. Yeah, I mean, yeah, both. Like I said, it's a kind of a little bit of a balance or a dance in some instances. But if you're definitely having more sex than you're making love, then there's definitely y'all need to have a meeting. Hey, what's up, Virginia Redbone? What's going on? Um, let's see. Let's see. Act that one. Did that one. Wow. Okay. So, what parts of the body have you never had stimulated during sex? I'll let that sink in a little bit. Yeah. And the question was, what parts of the body have you never had stimulated during sex? Hmm. I'm not a feet person, so I wouldn't be licking your feet, nor would I expect you to be licking my feet. Like, that's not somewhere that I would ever stimulate you. Or, I mean, if you feel like that is stimulating to you, then cool, I would oblige. But me personally, no, I don't do feet. Um, and not because I just don't, just don't do feet. Um, but other than that, it's never been a place that I haven't had stimulated in some way. No, I can't say that. Even places that I really didn't think, but that stimulating, like under your arms and all kinds of craziness, it was pretty interesting. Different, pretty different. Would be your answer. Did you say you like nipples and back? Okay. Okay. A lot of people are. Nah, okay. Excuse me. These experienced people, far more experienced than myself. Um, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. It was a think fast question. Here's one: handcuffs or feathers? So the question is handcuffs or feathers? Yeah, please. That's for anybody. And don't whisper in my ear. Like, don't whisper in my ear. If you're gonna talk to me or tell me something in private, don't like go too far where you're like back here somewhere, because that's a problem. Not what's going on, sir?
Hey man, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. What's up?
Good, good, good. Feathers.
Feathers? Is it feathers?
Yeah, give me feathers.
Okay. I've never done the feathers. But handcuffs, I probably have a problem with. Like I said, if I don't have like some kind of special latch that can just detach them, yeah, I
Hmm.
would probably do feathers. Because if you handcuff me and there's no key and I can't get out, oh yeah, we ain't ever doing this again. And when I get out, we gonna have a problem. Period.
You just like as long as you can get loose, huh?
Yeah, as long as I can get loose, like I don't mind you wanting to feel like you have power or control, but when that power and control moment is over, I need to be released.
That's when you're supposed to say blue, blue.
Right. Pineapple. Pineapple.
Uh,
Right. Yeah. So
yeah. Then they shove a pineapple down your
yeah.
down your throat, right?
Right. They be looking like them white boys with them grapefruits and jars and stuff. Like what the hell? How do you get that up? And you sitting up there wondering why y'all be in the emergency room looking
Emergency
crazy.
room.
Just looking damn crazy.
Mm.
Let me say.
And looking crazy in stirrups.
Right. Crazy in syrup. As everybody's looking at you like, how the hell is getting that in
Uh-huh.
there? That's not what that's for. Yes. Please, everybody be warned. Not on my neck, anywhere. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because it'll be somebody will be partially pregnant. So
You still with the partial stuff, huh?
yeah, do it the partial. Yeah. All right. So the next one is whipped cream or chocolate sauce. And of course, I know I told you guys the story of the chocolate sauce story with me. So yeah. But it doesn't matter. I just don't like the after effect. Like I need to shower immediately after.
Oh yeah, that's definitely hop right up.
No, but see,
You
some
won't
people
be
like
laying it in any wet spot.
looking for flour. No, you won't.
Mm-hmm.
You won't. You won't. You won't.
You said
Yeah, I
whipped
just
cream's it's less sticky. Okay.
yeah. Oh yeah, this is your name today. Yeah, okay. Are you in great Antonio fashion? You
Well, keep up the tradition.
okay?
Definitely keep up the tradition. So
Cool. I appreciate it. Uh, Zaddy, crazy. Okay. Say whipped cream is less sticky. Okay, we got more whipped cream. Whipped cream. You said, oh, okay. Not sucky with whipped cream. First, of all, who is sucky? Well, as a member of the, you know, committee myself, I'm not only a member, I'm not only the president, I'm also a client kind of thing.
your car carrier.
Yeah, I just don't, I don't know. I don't want nobody throwing up. Like, that's not, so I try not to, I don't want to put you too much because you throw up, you can cancel Christmas, it's over. All that extra stuff, I just can't do. I can't do with that. Whipped cream, but you said shower immediately afterwards. Yeah, but I mean, some people do like to lay around and hold and cuddle and stuff like that. And it's like I'm not doing that with stuff on me. Like,
Look, I'm lazy. I'll be ready to go to sleep, and I do not want to be changing any sheets.
yeah, like, and that's crazy with me. I'll shower and then be like,
Mhm.
oh, I'll change the sheets later. It was like, because I just don't want it on me. Like, I don't know. It's just weird.
Well, that or you can always put down the dark towel.
Nobody ever stays on the towel. Nobody
That's why
ever
you get a
stays
real
on
big one.
Nobody ever stays on the towel. The towel always ends up somewhere else. And
You
you're like,
balled up under somebody's leg or
right,
something.
right. Or you get one of them. I used to get an old comforter that I don't really use and throw that on top of the
Throw
comforter
it
I'm
on top.
using, and then just toss it like, okay, I'll wash that. But yeah, nobody ever stays on the towel. Towel always ends up somewhere else where it shouldn't be.
Wait, keep it clean. You always need to wipe something off.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true. But then you should always have, your side table with your
Who prepares? Nobody prepares for that. Every time you do stuff like that, it's always spur of the moment. Hey, let's try this.
that's true sometimes. Um, or a Jolly Rancher, please explain.
Oh, they might get lost.
Yeah, what did that get lost?
But as long as it's apple flavor, I'm game. That sounds like a lot of infections.
Yeah, that sounds like some Pillsbury and dough that nobody wants.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Jolly Rancher.
I don't know. Or champagne or champipple. Because champipple, of course, as Fred Sanford would say, champagne and ripple. That's what it's
Ripple. I guess it won't matter after a while.
right. It's all
What it is.
Right.
It's all the same.
Um,
He said now or later.
now later. Now, don't get me wrong. If it's a now later and it happens to be banana flavor, you might get me because you got.
And then wonder why your teeth rotting out your head.
Laffy Taffy, banana. Banana flavor is. I'm crazy about it. I don't know what it is, but yeah, you might get me with that. But let's see, ice. And now I've done ice. Somebody's actually done hot. Somebody's actually done hot tea.
Yes.
That
is if you've never done hot tea.
Yeah.
And then give somebody head with hot tea.
Yeah.
Yes. That is the shit.
I was scared.
That is the shit.
Kind of burn.
You say you were scared.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
What they say? Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Like,
You'll be all right.
I said tea. Okay. So I'm like, I went to make tea and was like, here you go. Say what? Lay down. For what?
Probably
He
thought they were going to
proceeded
pour it
to,
on you, didn't he?
yeah, no, I didn't know what he was gonna do. I said, you put it on me, we'd be fighting. So I didn't know what was gonna happen, but yeah, it did that and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, wow. And the cough drop thing too, with that
Oh,
it has to
it
be a particular type of
mentholated.
cough drop with yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it definitely wow. Yeah, it was quite steamy. I
Mm-hmm. Make
was
your eyes roll back in your head.
a little bit, yeah, a little bit. I was just
Okay.
like, okay, yeah, that was different. I don't know
And
if
at
I
least
would
with
do
the
it
cough
again.
drops, you clear up your sinuses if you had any.
I mean, if I had sinuses down there, I guess it would. But it was just a cool sensation.
It don't matter where your sinuses are. It cleared up.
It felt like a peppermint patty
Patty. Mm-hmm. Hit that cool feeling.
sensation. Yeah. Um. So the ice I've done, cough drop I've done, um, the tea I've done.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else other than that? Chocolate syrup, of course, you guys know that story. I'm sure my friends back at school still talk about that one when I'm not around. Let's see. I think that's about it. That's about it. I don't think of anything else that I've done in regards to something like that. Like beads and stuff, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I've never done like whips and chains and all that kind of stuff. I'm not.
No, I don't have a toy box.
No, I don't even have that thing. Like, because if you hit me too hard, yeah, what you doing? I do get like Chris Tucker in the Fifth Element. You're like, what are you screaming for? Like you hit me too hard. What you hit me for? Like I totally. I'll get out of character real quick because like as I'm. When I'm involved, I'm very just like, ooh, like this is a different side of you. I know this is the purpose, but like if you do something to like knock it out, yeah, I'm definitely like, what the hell you do that for? And then the mood's on, and you got to kind of work it back. So I try not to do that too much. Hands or oral?
Both.
Yeah. That depends for me. Because a lot of times when other people use their hand, like yourself, so like the
Oh
motion.
yeah, especially
Yeah,
I'm right-handed. The left hand don't work.
if
I
I'm
left
left-handed,
go like this. It's like, oh no, please just stop. Just stop.
crazy.
You're going against the grain.
Yeah. But when other people do it, it feels like you're giving me a rug burn because you're just like, and it's like, whoa,
Yeah.
slow down. First of all, you're gonna break it, and I don't have a new one to buy. Okay, so
Yep.
please don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some people they're just too fast with it. Or if you know what you're doing, because again, I am a sensual person, so I like the thought of oral other ways, not so much in the front part because I just feel like I'm not good at it. As far as men are concerned, I just feel like, yeah, you good? Okay, great. Women is a different story. Like I like it. Just like the reverse, for that is like I enjoy that, but just the member part is like I got my own. I'm not. It doesn't excite me. It's not like you're like okay, great. What you gonna do with that? We're not so excited. I don't really do that, but yeah, I don't know. And then too with hands sometimes, even with like dudes or even women, people make sure you cut your nails. You can't be
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
flinging or giving
Mm-hmm.
hand jobs and your nails look like uh a creature or something. That's just not. It's not about to give somebody some kind of function.
It was like that chart you had last week with the fingers.
Yeah, right, right. Yeah. Oh, did I? I think I removed it. I just took it down too before I put. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah. With the fingers last week. I think I
And that's
still.
always the first thing. It's like trim your nails, or if
Yeah.
you have nails, don't be probing
Yeah. I mean, who does that? People
like
be
that.
so hard. People
Look,
be
people get excited.
probing.
People get excited and they get all herky jerky and every goddamn thing.
Yeah, but it's
Be
like calm down. You gotta be. That isn't. That isn't orifice. Is an organ and everything. Like calm down. Don't
mm,
be. In the words of Martin, don't be leading with your shaboing boing, trying to damage folks. It's not cool. It's definitely not cool. Oh yeah, I have it here. Oh come on. There we go. So I'll pull it up in a second for you guys. All right, so now we have to make sure that your nails are cut and trimmed. But if they are, these are the little diagram things you can use. So the one finger is the teaser, two is the pleaser. The shocker is the two. What is it? Two in the you know that area, and then one in the stink, I guess, and then the Spock. I have no idea what that is or how that goes. That's two in both orifices, and the rocket. If you can do three fingers, and the one in that one, you're a show star. You're a superstar. I don't know. And the other one too, the show. I guess is. I will try some of these and let you know. So
he said, "No fingers for you." Then there's always the
yeah,
fist.
oh yeah,
Have you-
yeah. I don't. That I just don't. Yes, no dirty nails, but people do. People be having dirty nails. What they
Yeah.
say?
How do you miss that? How do you miss that though?
What?
Dirty nails. How do you miss that?
I, well, people just they don't. They just do it. They just don't care. And yeah, I definitely do want the cheeks, Rico. You funny. Um, yeah, clean nails are essential. They definitely are. They definitely are very essential. Uh, the teaser and the
Teaser
pleaser.
to please. Patty knows her stuff.
Right. Okay. Okay. Lady Patty.
Mhm.
Let me find
All
that.
right now.
Let me find you got some chains and whips in the whole red room. Yeah, that is definitely Miracle Whip
You say
City.
no,
Mm-mm.
no
That's
fists.
no, that's Miracle Whip City. That is definitely Miracle Whip City. Yeah. So, all right, let's get to the next one. We did feathers of floggers. Um, hmm, shower or tub?
Tub. I like tub.
Okay,
I'm
shower.
lazy. I like to relax. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I'm
that is so
lazy.
lazy. You already
Uh,
laid down. Talking about don't splash too much. The water's gonna get on the floor. Just I got a whole little wave rhythm going.
wait.
Don't spill no water. That's crazy. Shower. I mean shower. Uh, I just know that there's got to be. Now this is where sex would be different because I'm in the shower. I don't want to have the cold water when I'm about to actually shower. So
Mhm.
being that most of the time I'll be in the back of the shower anyway. No, let's hurry this up because I like to have hot showers, so I don't really want no cold water. So yeah, it would have to be a shower and quick.
No, see, it would be my luck. I would slip. ass be ass be spread all out all on the bathroom floor.
Like girl, I told you the
You-
tub,
uh,
the tub.
Get the towel. Put the towel down in the tub.
Right. Time to be sensual. Talking about we on vacation. Let's do something different.
Yeah, do all that shit. I even took some leave. God damn it.
The shower was real nice, ain't it? Look how pretty it is. It's all big and it's got. But what if it has a little bench in there? Aha. What if the shower has a bench? That way you could still be lazy. You can just sit down. Somebody, don't you want to sit down? Like, see?
You sound
what? I'm a water. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I hear that. There we go. Shower love best. Really, is it? I don't know. Like I said, I don't like to be cold, so that water starts to get cold. The shower is up. Time to go. It's like the color purple.
Just steam up the bathroom beforehand.
Okay, but it's still gonna be cold. Like if you steam it up after a while, that mist becomes.
Oh, you just cold blooded, huh?
Yeah,
you just worried about being cold.
After a while, that's it. I can't do it. So, okay, time to cancel. Time to move on. Next scene. I can't. The pool.
Yeah, see, Patty has her shower has a bench.
Okay.
Go ahead, girl.
Right.
All right. I'm sick of you.
All right. So we already know Lady Patty Duke has a red room. Okay. And a shower with a bench in it. Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Do you have a sling? I always wanted to try sling.
Yeah. The little sex thing, I just think that's interesting. That is interesting. It is.
Not that one that you hang on the back of your door. Been to rip the shit out of the wall.
Oh my God! Did you see the one with the lady tried to get in it and it snapped out of place? She tried to get in. It was hanging on the door. She tried to get in it and snapped out of place and she fell. Hilarious.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
No, I'm gonna need one that has its own little like hanging thing. I don't.
Yeah, it has like the little brace legs or whatever the cage. Yeah, that's when that's when you have the room.
Yeah, I'm not hanging nothing from the goddamn ceiling for somebody to be over capacity and it busts down the hole.
Snatch that shit out. You have a hole in your ceiling now. You have to fix.
You got a whole skylight. Wicked great. The stars look lovely tonight. Right, your big ass get a goddamn slave. Yeah, that's crazy. You can't. What are you saying? I can't climax unless I'm into. Okay, I hear that. Duly noted. Hey, what's going on, Libra Butterfly? How are you? Welcome. So yeah, my next question was the pool or the beach?
Neither. Beach is all gritty and sandy, and it looks sexy.
It looks sexy, but
be sand every guy. You'll be pulling sand out your ass for months. And the pool, other people swim in the pool. Now, if it's your own pool, yeah, that's fine. But if it's a public pool, hell no. Everybody pisses in the pool. No, that's nasty. That's what
the chlorine is for, ain't it?
I don't care. No, that's nasty. No. And they you ever see them when they get water in their nose, and they do all that. Yeah, I'm like, oh no.
Even when people do that and like walking around, it's just like that is so gross. To me, that
no
is so
public
gross.
pools, no public
beaches. I will do a beach if we got the proper thing like the towel and all that stuff down, like not just on the beach.
Look,
like
you get flipped over one time and you got sand in your ass. There's sand, and what are you gonna do? You're gonna play. What is that? Is that an oyster? You're gonna make pearl?
No curls. No curls.
And pour sand in the ass. What you making a pearl?
Just for you. Bloop. It's brown. It's a very unique one.
Let me see.
Let's
Got that stuff in your that
Yeah,
turns
at least
blue.
right.
Mm,
Okay, Patty Duke says the
the beach.
beach, and she did also say that she does not have a red room. She's just a freak. Okay, I hear
Oh,
that.
well, know your name, Patty. Know
Right,
your name.
Patty, Patty. Right.
Mm.
I got that stuff in the pool. Okay. She said she got that stuff in the pool that turns blue. Like,
Yeah, but
you,
what if
you
what if
kissing.
what if he shoots the white? What color does it turn then?
That is true. You get the sand burns. Ooh, ouch.
You,
That
you
looks.
go out there with the skimmer and skim it off the
That sounds
surface.
painful. That sounds painful. No thanks.
They say you get.
Let's see. So
Mm.
would you do a friend's place or family? Like that there was that thing going around where people was like send a dirty text to your loved person while you're at like a family gathering and see what they do. Like, I was like, that would be crazy. I'd be laughing. Me personally, I would do it and just be laughing and
Laughing the
see
whole
how
time.
serious you are and just be cracking up and be sitting there mad at me. So just like, really seriously, I'm not gonna do that. Because my whole thing is somebody just popping in and you just like, that's my family. Even though
But that's
they
the excitement. Oh, just try not to
that's
get
what
caught.
people say, but for me, it's I'm not even concentrating on whatever's going on with us because I'm so concerned about getting caught that it wouldn't be entertaining for me. You be trying your hardest too. And you be like,
Mhm.
yeah, you might wanna
It's
just
like I'm
stop.
too nervous. It just
Yeah,
won't work. I'm sorry.
yeah. Like we are not
My bad.
we are not involved in this.
Yeah, but a lot of people like that excitement in the
Yeah,
cars,
I see.
in the
It's a lot of that on Twitter and stuff like that. So
oh no, there's a lot of it out here in the streets. You'd be surprised at the shit you see. I ain't lying, man.
it's
Out
crazy.
in the streets,
Um,
wherever they can sneak it in.
right. So that's another good one. So have you done the car
I've done the car.
or so would you do the car or the car or no like a bus? Like if you're traveling somewhere or going like
Traveling somewhere.
yeah.
The car I've done. I don't think I'd do a bus.
When I was younger, we used to do them like church trips and stuff.
Yeah, under the blanket type,
Yeah.
under the jacket type stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've done that too. Okay. Oh,
I've never done the
driving.
driving.
Have I done the driving?
Okay, car.
I've done the
Family.
movie theater.
She said family, she knows their schedule. See, I know my family schedule too, but there's always that one time with somebody.
Oh yeah, you hear that? you can hear that engine when that car pulls up.
Yeah, and then too at a family function, you're not really paying attention to people's schedules because the person may just send you that text and they be like, and you may mosey on along. That schedule is different. That's when you got to notice like the walk pattern or with you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, who's that walks across the floor?
Right.
How the floor creaks.
Right. But then you always gonna have that one cousin that be following. You don't think nobody looking. That's that one cousin like,
Yeah, and it always gives you that stupid look.
Right.
Like I know what you did.
Wait for you to get good and comfortable in doing what you're doing and go by the door, be listening, and then go back and sit down and just look at you like, just nasty. Nasty. And you're like, what? I seen you.
I seen you. You had your shades up.
Right. I seen you. and she was just dripping as wet as she pleased, asking you to give her a towel.
You watch too much TV.
That was
All the way.
That was one of my mom's favorite movies.
The Women of Brewster Place. Yeah, it was good. That was good. That was good TV.
That was one of my mom's favorites. So yeah, let's see. Do I have another one?
Patty, well, I'm not surprised you've done the movies.
Okay, so here's one. Would you rather be videotaped or no face, no case? My 15-year-old cousin from out of town smashed my friend in your room. Oh no! Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, he was really comfortable.
Yeah, that's right.
He was real comfortable.
You would never live there. Every family gathering, somebody's gonna bring it up, and you gonna feel like it just happened. They will all the time, every time. Okay, I got a couple of no face, no case, no face, no case,
no case.
I mean, people are so comfortable doing videos now, so I just thought, like,
oh no, no, it's nothing like watching your ass on a
right.
No,
yeah, no way.
I'm not that comfortable.
Yeah, I don't care how much.
I'd be too busy laughing first. First of all, I'd be too busy laughing. Then
it'll set in. Like, yeah, when it sets in, that's really you up there. That's you right there. That's you.
Yeah. You'll never have to worry about me having an OnlyFans page. I just talk a good game. Now, maybe if I do like foot fetish or something like that, or bald heads.
You wouldn't see my face or my tattoos. So that's crazy.
Even masks, I think I would just know that it was me, and I just couldn't do it.
Yeah. Because again, even with identifiers for me, my tattoos, it'd be like somebody's gonna be like, I know that tattoo, and eventually it gets. Then what do? What, try to take it down? You done did it.
What's a lot different now than it was back then. You put it on a VHS tape, and then you hide it in your house.
Right.
I hope the kids don't find it or something. Until
somebody's looking for a blank tape to record.
Yeah. What's on this? It's not marked.
Right.
And then they look, and then they probably you're probably not paying it any attention. What is it?
You like, it's blank, and you like, the hell is it? Oh my god. That's so yeah. I don't know, that's funny. Let's see what else we got here. So would you rather vacation where you would do it, or vacation or home?
Would you rather vacation or home?
No, like when you're sex, where you would have sex. Would you rather have it in vacation or home?
Anywhere. It doesn't matter.
Because some people don't. Some people really just vacation. Like they don't do.
Oh no! You think I just go there and go sightseeing? Shit.
Some people do.
I go to get laid in strange and exotic places.
No, but see, that's the difference. Like, would you then step out of your comfort zone and actually?
I don't want to have to do it at home all the time. Then I have to go take the trash out.
But then
somebody else do that.
But then would you do it out? Would you do it someplace else? Okay, so say vacation, right? So if you're doing a vacation, then would you be adventurous So then it's the new one.
Oh
Would you be
yeah,
adventurous and do it
yeah.
outside?
Because nobody knows me. Nobody knows me. If I got caught,
Oh.
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care.
But then what if you got to call somebody to bail you out?
Oh well, that's a different story.
Then you be
I got charge cards. I'm good. I can bail my own self out.
right. That's crazy. But yeah, that's really crazy. Because you can never be too careful. Never ever. That's funny.
This is why you always keep an extra card for an emergency.
Right. You have an emergency card. Any questions anybody else has in the chat? I'm just curious. Let's see. I can't risk. What'd you say? I see the foot thing is interesting. I couldn't.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Just be surprised. And a lot of people do a lot of solo.
Yeah. A lot of people do a lot of solo stuff. There's this one person that I follow on Twitter. He's funny, but he does really weird stuff. Like he'll order food and be jerking off in front of like the person delivering the food. And
Get out of here. Oh, when he comes to the door.
They'll be knocking and he'll be jerking off. He'll open the door. He will grab their phone because the DoorDash or whatever, I guess you got to place your tip or something or whatever he has to do to have their phone doing it. And some people be like, whoa, like.
Yeah, don't be touching my phone. My screen all sticky.
Well, he did get this one guy to actually, the one guy came in and he was just looking at him like, okay. I was just like, that is so weird. I don't know how he be like, and like he'll say in his thing, like, I was so nervous or so whatever. And I'd be so scared. And I'm like, hell, I would too. Like, you don't know what somebody might do. They may punch the shit out of you. But he gets a kick out of it. Some of it I just think is hilariously funny because the reaction a lot of the people be looking like, and then some people.
I hope he gives them big tips.
Right, that's what I said. Because it was one guy, he was doing it and he started to ejaculate, and
are you kidding?
The dude just stood there and was like, waited for him to finish, and then he left. I was like, that is just so weird that people get off on that type of stuff. Like I get the adrenaline, but that's a little too much because you never know who you might encounter.
Yeah, especially a stranger danger. Right. You don't know who he say he might get shot.
Right. So
his dick will be broke.
Something his whole face. And then he doesn't have anything, so it's like you ain't like you could protect yourself. The only thing you could do is block your face from getting hit. You know what I'm saying? Like you have nothing at that point. So I just think that's a little too risky. It's funny. It's funny to watch. It's like YouTube. It's entertaining to watch, but I wouldn't dare. Like sorry, you got that. Well, that was it for my questions. But if you guys had anything that you wanted to add, I don't know. I just found it to be a bit much for people to do the extra and extreme. It's always, sexy and cool, but yeah, I think somebody would probably try to break his PP off, and I just.
Oh no, he might get jammed up. And the guy wants his tip.
Right, but then that too. What if you're not paying? What if the person that's gonna sit there and deliver your food, and then they watching you, then you doing that, and then you give like a $5 tip. He probably.
Oh hell no! Hell no!
And then this was.
I'd be like, motherfucker.
Right, and he was.
Are you kidding? You come to the door like that
in Corona, so. People.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, people were coming like, masked up and everything, and then he would have their phone, and I know they was like, "What are you doing?"
Oh hell no!
Yeah, it was so weird. But Like him as a person, he's cool, but that part of him that he thinks is like he really enjoys it is just like, where do you get that from? Where does that come from? Like, where does
No,
that?
he'd have got his ass whipped.
Where
It's
does,
only gonna take one good time, one good ass
yeah,
whip.
yeah.
Somebody, because he'll catch the wrong one
Wrong one.
on the
Yeah,
wrong day.
yeah,
You know, and somebody will probably stomp him to death
yeah.
and fuck him with his own dick.
That part. I mean, and that's crazy. Just crazy. But of what do you say? An old an old man that I was my customer back in the day. Twice. Wow. Wow. Wow.
All pink and shriveled.
Well,
Yeah, at least have something.
hey,
See, Lynn, that's why you should have. This is why have our motto: moisturize and pump.
You can't just be having it just looking any type of way.
Yeah, sad. If it was old, it was sad.
Yeah. That's so nasty. That is so nasty. Moisturize. You can't stress that enough. If you're gonna show it, make sure it ain't all shriveled up and little. If you're gonna show it at its best. Now he was like 80.
80? Oh, I bet that was nasty. I bet you.
Yeah.
God damn. I don't know why. Old men get ridiculous when they get old.
I don't know what that is. Like, what is that about?
I don't know. I hope I never find out.
Oh, I have one. One last one. So, would you rather be a sugar daddy or mama, or the baby?
Sugar daddy.
Because you do know what a sugar baby is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for those of you who don't know what a sugar baby is, a sugar baby is the person that you're actually giving the funds and stuff to. The gifts. He needs the blue pill.
I'd rather give the gifts. He needs a blue pill.
Okay. So you rather okay. How about the chat? Would you rather be a sugar? Okay. Lenty. Sugar. Sugar baby, of course. Okay. I love the way Rebel says it's so funny.
I know you wear the name out.
He's like, what you say, Lenty? That's right, Patty, dude. Yeah.
Be the mama.
Yeah, that's right.
He said, not the mama, but the sugar mama. Okay, Patty.
Neither. Okay.
Okay.
I get that. She's an old independent woman.
I was getting ready to say.
She said, I don't need any of it. I'm not eating. Oh. Oh. That's crazy.
I'll tell you one thing. Since the invention of that blue pill, these old guys have been losing their minds.
I'm sure a lot of women that used to be like, oh, yeah, I date an older man. That's fine. Because he ain't going to really want nothing. And when he do want something, he ain't going to do nothing but mess around with it. He ain't going to really be about it. Now these old men are like, you want that rent? You want that car note?
It's ready now. It's been reincarnated.
Right. Give me 30 minutes. I'll be right with you. You're like, yeah, I know you regret it now. That's crazy. It's funny though.
Now, why haven't they come out with a pill for women?
They did have something, but I don't know if because it didn't sell like that, that they kind of. So it was right around the same time when Viagra really was like soaring. There was a pill that they were pushing for women to increase their libido or their sex drive or whatever if they were feeling like not really into having sex. What happened to it? I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't ever
They were
remember
pushing
hearing
it
anything.
as
I know they were working on one.
yeah, they was pushing it as the pink pill, but then it just dissipated. And this was really like when, like I said, when Viagra blew up. When that's all you saw everywhere. It was like, blah, 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 blah. Then all of a sudden it was pushing this other pill, and then it just stopped. It faded. So I don't know what happened.
You got all these young guys out here taking blue pills. It's like you don't fuck around, mess your shit up.
Right. Sitting up here talking about something. I went for hours.
Like, oh hell no. Get an erection, start passing out every time. Blood pressure through the roof.
Through the roof, right. So I feel my heart pounding up my chest. Yeah, I
Just
did. I guess so. He said, what? Plus they have worms.
They give you worms. Yeah, you never heard of that? Old men give you worms. That's an old saying. And if you have empty pockets.
It reminds me, whenever I hear, like I heard that just now, it reminds me of that old man off of that animated cartoon on Netflix, Pacific, was it Palisade Police, or Paradise, what is it? I think it's Paradise Police, I think. Whatever it is, it's an adult cartoon. This old man is crazy. He's every bit a crazy. But he talks like that. He's like, I'm gonna give you worms. Like, ew. That if you're over a certain age, you should be required to provide a statement. Ooh. That is crazy.
There'd be a lot of blank paper.
Yeah.
A lot of blank paper.
That is crazy. That is definitely crazy. I don't know. I can't do it. After a while, you should just let nature take its course. I mean, it's great if you can still do it in your 80s or whatever. But
if you keep yourself healthy,
yeah.
and try to keep your blood pressure down, you
right.
won't have too much trouble.
Issue,
But sheesh, it doesn't even have to be that. It could be medication that you're on.
That you're taking. Yeah. Very true.
But if you're a stripper and you do all that pumping and tying up, after you know how to maintain their erections, right. They tie it up.
Right.
That should have fucked you up too. You be all it looks good when it's engorged with 5 pints of blood in it.
Right. Looking like a whole baby's arms in it.
Arms, yeah. But shit, when you have a normal erection and it's not even firm and it's floppy, right. because you've expanded the vessels in it so much all the time.
Yeah. No.
be taping popsicle sticks to it.
It needs a brace. It needs a brace.
A cock halo. Yeah. Oh man, you know what's? Have you ever seen the? I don't know what you call it. I guess it's called a like a penis cage, a cock cage. It's like a little cage.
Yeah. It looks again.
Okay, tell me why?
Mayonnaise.
Okay.
Mayonnaise.
Strictly a white thing. Huh? First of all, so damn little. That's only built. It's only built for them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no way. Well, you literally would have to dunk me in a pool of cold water.
Yeah, it had to be real cold.
Right. And then hurry up and put it on, and then I cannot think about anything ever. I can't even be asleep.
No, I'm like, how in the hell you put that shit on? I said, now suppose you get an erection.
Right.
with it on. How painful is that shit?
Hurt. I'm sure it hurt.
It doesn't have a quick release button. You just pop it right off. Pop.
Emergency. That's how I feel about the rings, like the steel ones.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get in that? How do you get out of that?
Yeah.
No, I need.
Suppose you get it on and you can't get it off.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be at the hospital up in some stirrups. They be sawing on your nuts, trying to get you out of that shit.
You be sitting there putting you on a thing so the sparks don't get in your face, and they be sitting there.
Yeah, Lynn, I was trying to figure out what's the purpose, but I think that's just role playing. They use that a lot.
I mean, the thing be so little, it'd be like.
Yeah, but it's real small, like preemie small,
like just put your head in here. Like,
well,
it's like a chastity belt type thing, but I still can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a chastity belt.
Yeah,
but it looks uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Now the one thing I do like is the dog mask, the leather dog.
Okay,
mask.
Yeah,
that's cute. I like that. This is real cute. She wear one out for Halloween.
It just gives you a good reason to be like, go ahead, put this on, baby. Come here, bitch. She's like, what you call me?
Yeah.
You got the dog things on.
Don't hit me. He dialing 911. I had to whip this motherfucker. He called me a bitch. Well, she had the mask. You're holding it. She had the mask on.
She had the mask. Look.
We were role playing.
Right. Just crazy. We were role playing. We was doing nothing but role playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Playing. Yeah, then you pretend to be Rebel's little puppy. Be Ty.
Oh. You can be Ty today.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Sorry, guys. The stuff comes late on my end.
Oh, yeah. Because a couple of things don't show up at all on my end.
Yeah. They're little people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely male all the time. Yes.
Yeah, they do. They come up with some strange shit.
Strange.
Oh, the strangest thing that I've ever found out that they were actually doing, especially people over in Europe, were couples and singles would go to these third world countries to utilize the sex trade, and that was their vacation. They have like whole resorts.
Wow.
You didn't know that?
I've seen one of those things on, like, I think it was the show or HBO Real Sex. I've seen one of those things where people have went on vacation and that's what they did. But I'm just like, why would you go all the way to another country
so they could just sleep with whoever they want to sleep with,
yeah.
Which is normally an islander there, and you like rent them for the weekend or your entire time there.
Wow. I guess must be nice.
All that pastiness. Imagine looking at. Oh no.
Right.
Look like little Pillsbury dough people. Just nasty.
Oh, just soggy, just droopy, pear shaped. Just.
Can you imagine? I'm over in Jamaica. And somebody just looked like they just crawled out of a cave. Stone cold white.
Right.
Come on, be sexy. Be sexy with me.
Right.
How much you got?
Right, with Bo Derek braids. Talking about.
Yeah. Because they had them done as soon as they were at the airport.
Right. Instantly. soon as they got off the plane, oh my God, could you give me cornrows?
With all the braids, and you're walking around sounding like Venus and Serena.
Yeah.
Nobody else wears that stuff, and it's like, tourists.
No, right.
Tourists. Yeah, but I didn't. It's a real big thing.
Yeah. Well, the hedonism resort thing has always been big there. But other places are doing it too. Like there's one in Mexico where the whole resort is like that. You can walk around with no clothes if you like. Yeah, and all that kind of stuff. So,
believe me, I went to a nude beach down in Mexico. It's sadly overrated.
Is it?
It's overrated. It's overrated.
I mean,
I was so upset. I was like,
look at you. I just don't feel the.
It's what? It's comfortable. But it's just not. If you have a fantasy of everybody has hard bodies, that kind of stuff, it ain't.
No,
it's grandma, grandpa.
Because they hoping for the same thing. They hoping to see same retired folks. Like,
it was sadly overrated. But of course, it's like one of those things you have to do on your list. Something you always wanted to try.
Yeah, Amsterdam is definitely a place that I would like to visit. For all of the reasons, weed smoking and everything. Everything's legal there.
Everything's legal.
So that would be interesting.
Uh-huh.
That would be interesting. But of course, guys, we have made it all the way to the ending of our show for this episode of the NightCap. Definitely thank you guys for hanging out with us. Definitely always a pleasure. Next time, of course, Antonio will be back, but Zaddy is always welcome to join us, and so are you. So please make sure that you definitely come out for the next episode. And again, when we do the drunk text for the upcoming shows, whenever we get a story, this is what it will look like, so you know. So that'll be.
Can you play that again? Can you play that again? It was so fast. Can you play it again?
So, right before you read the drunk text, when we get to that segment, that's what it'll be. So that is the drunk text segment. And of course, if you have a story that you want to share, remember, you do not have to put your name or anything of that nature if you don't want to. If you do want to, please specify that you don't mind your screen name being shared. However, we will read the story and talk about it amongst ourselves and kind of share our thoughts on your experience. It's definitely what we do. But of course, as always, please make sure that you, one, wear your damn mask, keep your distance, at least until it's safe. If you choose to do that, then by all means, go ahead. If not, I still support you and love you. Moisturize, of course, is a must. Okay? Don't nobody want no dry nothing walking around here. And two,
wear your condoms. Wear your condoms. Be safe.
Be safe.
If y'all here, now that everybody's back out here in the streets and you're doing everybody.
Definitely be safe. Wear your condoms and definitely enjoy yourself and be safe this holiday weekend. Enjoy, your extra day off, and be good out there. Don't be running these streets.
And I was saying, Lynn T, make sure you get me that paperwork. I'll push it through for you, girl.
Now get that paperwork to push it through. That's crazy. Well, all right. Until next time, have a great night. And
good night.
Always, peace and love. And until next time, peace. Later. drinking.
Yeah, I know.